Da 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 da. We're starting right now, and I'm singing a terrible song because I have no idea what we're doing.
You ever wake up in the morning and feel like there's somebody standing in your head?
Never had the problem.
No, neither. So
Hello,
I was
everyone.
off.
We should say hello to everyone.
Oh yeah, yeah. Hello, hi. How is everybody? How? Yeah. Tongue tied here. Oh, how? Yeah.
Once again,
Can't speak.
it's myself, Tenkkun, the old man, and on as well as
The other old guy over here. Twig.
oh, that's how you say your name. I've always called you Twig.
Yeah, I know. I never called you Twig.
I've been calling you Twig, and your name's Tweeg this whole time.
I
God.
linked you to a video where the character was in it correcting other characters in a cartoon about his name, but I gathered you watched it, so I just never said
Oh,
anything.
well, I'm
Yeah,
lazy. When people send me links, I hardly open them.
Oh, we know.
yeah.
Yeah, Panda sent me a bunch of stuff, and then she's like, "What'd you think?" I'm like, "Huh? Think of what?" And then I have to go
Yeah.
look at my email. I'm like, "Oh, I see it."
I have a friend who will do that. He'll email me something, and then he'll call me like an hour later. Did you see the video? What video? The one I emailed you the link to. You haven't watched that yet. I was like, when did you email this? It's like an hour ago. I check my email like every 2 or 3 days.
Yeah, I hardly check my email either. I'm getting better at Discord, I think, but everything else, I'm like, I'll also just take a look at the notifications. I'll see it really brief. I'm like, oh, okay, but then it gets buried under all the other notifications, and I just hit the X to close all of my notifications, so I don't have to worry about.
Wow.
Sometimes I'll hear my phone vibrate in the middle of the night, and it's like I don't know if it's Discord, my email, or whatever. But I always close all of my tabs and stuff like that. Like I'll like scroll. I'll throw the screen down and hit clear, and it'll clear everything at the top bar. And then I won't get back to it, and I'll forget like where I had a message or anything like that. Like I'll shut up.
It's okay. We rant as well.
I'm sorry. It's like I look like his child that he brought to work.
You are the young one here. This is the OG. This is the Jiisan stream, the old man stream. So you got to be little because you're not old.
Oh, it's not even that. I just feel like it's bring your child to work day, and I'm just chilling up here.
I'm sorry. Do you wanna be in his hands, so
Do you want
like he's
down?
holding you?
Oh, that looks
Down.
so wrong. No.
Here, I'll put you. I'll put you over. I'll put you on top of the window.
Oh,
You can be right there. How about that?
Right, just right there. Just right there. Okay.
That doesn't look right. I think it looks so much better right here. I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's fine. I. It's like I'm standing on cotton candy.
So
It's so soft.
we're going to discuss today about holiday anime,
Oh, okay.
mostly because
oh.
Christmas is coming, right?
Oh no. So you say Christmas, and the first anime I think of immediately is Kiss X Sis, and that's a very bad.
Is there a
Alright.
Christmas episode in that?
Yeah, when the girls just, tie themselves up in ribbon. The
Oh my.
thing I don't know.
Oh
Yeah,
my.
honestly, the thing that sticks to my mind is the Valentine's Day where they have the chocolate in the lipstick, and then they start going on each other like crazy.
Wrong holiday.
Yes.
Interesting.
Okay, Christmas. Christmas. We're focusing on Christmas. Okay,
Yeah,
Tokyo
yeah, please.
Godfathers. Tokyo Godfathers.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that because Twig's been bothering me about it all this time.
That's right. I'm all hot and bothered about the fact that you haven't seen it.
Crossed it by accident when we were sick back in winter of 2015. It was a dark winter.
Yeah.
How dark was it?
To tell you the truth, back in the day, I always got confused by the two titles. Because I don't know why I would always get them confused, but it was Paprika and Tokyo Godfathers.
Oh, yeah. Well, they're both Satoshi Kon films.
Yeah. But for some reason,
One is
in my
about
mind,
mass
they were both.
suicide, and the other one's about Christmas. Sort of.
Yeah, so here, let me pull it up. I spelled Tokyo wrong. Tokyo. Oh, there's a lot of Tokyo stuff.
I'm sure.
I didn't realize there's so many.
They made
I
a
just-
man Japan.
I spelled fathers wrong. I forgot the E.
Oh my god.
There it is. Tokyo Godfathers. Hoo.
Yeah.
So it, like he mentioned, it's from Satoshi Kon, and we kind of were gushing over some of them in the last episode because I saw them on DVD, which is like one of the most notable horror films of anime that I know of, which is Perfect Blue.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to horror, I don't think there's really too many other shows or anime that's like specifically targets horror without being a shonen action thing, right? Because like,
there's some filler kind of stuff too.
well, nowadays I think there's a little bit more, but back in the day,
Yeah. Back in the day, there wasn't a huge selection.
yeah, it was mostly like action horror kind of things,
Right.
like what do you call it, City Hunter, or not even, I don't think City Hunter, but
Yeah, City Hunter's more like a detective show.
I was going to say like maybe Devilman.
Yeah, Devilman. To a lesser extent, like Wicked City, maybe.
Oh yeah,
Well,
Wicked City.
You had your Road Sakadoji, but that's
But
still really.
But those shows I don't think ever really marketed themselves as horror, more like action kind of thing shows, right?
This is true. There were
Well-
a couple that were marketed as horror, and I have to admit I've never seen them.
The only other show that I know that kind of marketed itself as horror at the beginning, but I never watched it and heard just nothing but bad stuff, was I think a show called Poopa. I think that- I think that was like cannibalism or something weird.
Yes, I believe you're right, because I vaguely remember reading some review about it or something at some point. That's not for me.
See right here, this one here.
There's it's technically more modern, but the source is from the 90s. This Parasite.
But then again, that was never marketed as a horror. It was more.
Yeah,
But
You're
going
right.
back to holidays rather than horror.
definitely.
um,
The horror of shopping at the holidays.
so let me see here. Tokyo Godfathers is an hour and 32 minutes. So almost like a.
It's a theatrical movie.
So it's almost 90 minutes,
Yeah.
which is like the perfect runtime for movies nowadays for people with short attention span, because it's not too long, it's not too short.
I think it's right there at the happy median, and I think that's what they kind of figured out with 90 minutes. Like I prefer, well, I see, if it's a movie and I'm really into it, I would like it to be a little longer, closer to 2 hours, right at 2 hours, maybe a little longer if it needs to be, but I think they're looking at, with a 90-minute movie, you don't have to have an intermission. And typically, if you get a 2-hour movie, or something that's longer than 2 hours, the theaters it's not a requirement, I understand, but certain theater chains request that the studios put an intermission break about midway through 2 hour plus movies because it helps them sell more popcorn and drinks.
I don't think I ever got that in Lord of the Rings, but
The Lord of the Rings, well, there again, it depends on the theater that was there, showing it. Because, there is a cut of Lord of the Rings with the intermission break in.
but let's see here. So you're saying Tokyo Godfathers is about Christmas, or it just happens during Christmas?
It happens during Christmas, so that's kind of a theme going on in the background of the story.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's a lot of Christmas stuff going on. There's some references going on, but it's the happenstance of it. You know, it's very Satoshi Kon.
So is this a
Thoughtful.
This is a family movie, right? Though.
It was his attempt at making a family movie. It's still like rated PG-13.
Uh huh.
It's interesting because I have PG-13. Yeah. And when it did show in U.S. theaters originally, which I think they did another showing of it just this year, or was it this year or last year? They did a showing of it after they came out with the English dub. But originally, it was in theaters in like 2004 or 5, and it was sub only in theaters. And I have that original version because Sony Pictures put that one out.
So it's a new dub.
Yeah, the dub actually was just made within the last like year or two.
Or give me one moment.
And for the record, I have not watched it with the dub yet.
Sorry about that. Someone came in here. Let me see here. For some reason, I'm trying to think of other movies that happen around Christmas for anime, and the only one which I kind of already shoved here was The Disappearance of Suzumiya Haruhi. And you can even.
The other night when we were like talking with plans for the show, I actually, I saw that movie 10 plus years ago, and I didn't even remember that it was taking place at Christmas time. So
Yeah, I mean,
kind of like blindsided me, just like, wow, I did not even remember this.
Yeah, look, it even came out in winter 2010.
Yeah.
Wait. Sorry, I was looking this up. But it's one of those. This one's super. I didn't realize how long this is. 2 hours and 42 minutes.
I don't think it's that long. I know it's a long movie, but I don't think it's that long. Was it? Yeah, and I don't have my copy, unfortunately, handy to reference.
Or that's what they say the runtime here is. Wow, I didn't realize it was that long.
That's wild.
But the reason I remember it being around Christmas is because a lot of it took place around December 24th, leading up into Christmas Day. And of course, it all started because they were trying to get ready for a Christmas party. And, you get that also good Mikuru in Christmas uniform, or Santa uniform, I should say. The sexy Santa. And Haruhi is also in her Santa outfit, while I think Kyon is a reindeer.
Oh, wow.
So I'm trying to think of other animes that kind of focus mainly on Christmas / December, and I think, is it Amagami? Another one
I actually haven't watched
that
Amagami.
kind of goes to the end of Christmas as well. Let me see here. Amagami. I think it's like Amagami SS. Yeah, SS.
Right.
Uh,
I own this in my back one. Yeah. Not watched it
Oh, it's on High Dive. I think it was Amagami or maybe it was Photokano.
Interesting.
Let me check Photokano. Photokano. I spelled Joe. Jono. Kano.
Okay.
This one doesn't say either.
Oh.
I remember one of these taking place, like they always ended with him on who he's going to be with during Christmas Eve or something like that. Because it was one of those shows that did like the multiple endings per arc. Where like the first 4 episodes he was with, or 3 episodes he was with one girl and gets her, then the next 3 episodes are kind of rewinds and plays it out as if he was going and got involved with a different girl. But another thing we were kind of talking about was Itsurate Santa, you said, right?
Right. Yeah, that was when Lord, that was probably 16 or 17 years ago I had that.
Yeah, there it is. Itsurate my Santa.
That was before I decided I was going to collect anime, and I actually sold it out of my collection, and I never found a replacement copy.
Where this one was weird because it was this girl that was supposedly one of many Santas, right?
Correct.
And she can only grant like wishes or something like that that start with sun, right? Because it's a play on Santa.
Yeah, there was some interesting kind of gimmick going on to that, yes.
And I think the boy hated everything because his name was Santa, because his parents named him Santa.
Yeah, his parents named him Santa just like he was born on Christmas or something.
Yeah.
And yeah, he had disdain for everything Christmas related as a result. Some interesting kind of aspect is going on with that picture.
Another thing, let me think of it, was Choco's sister or something like that, was it? Remember the guy wished for a sister from Santa Claus, and one time he actually delivers. So he has this little sister called Choco.
Interesting.
I think it was Choco. Let me see if I could just Choco's sister here. I think it is. Yeah. Was it only a long time ago, or Christmas time, his mother miscarried, and that child was to have been his baby sister, so he knelt down, giving a prayer. But Santa, one Christmas, when he least expected, gets an unusual present, his sister.
Wow.
And I think he only got her for 1 year.
Oh wow.
Or something weird. I don't think I ever watched the end, or at least I forgot about it. But that was another one that kind of, I remember it being a Christmas wish thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I never heard about it before. It's one of those I think I've seen characters in the Discord waifu rolling games. I've never like seen the anime.
For some reason, I just typed Christmas anime, and it's got Yuri on Ice, which I don't think is right. But they do have Choco Sister. There's Santa Company, which I have no idea what that is. What's Santa Company? Her father ends up being busy every Christmas.
So I'm showing the disappearance of Haruhi Suzume movie is 164 minutes.
Really?
It is over 2 hours long. I do remember it being a really long movie. But
Hmm.
yeah, I figured when you said it was over 200, it's like no, it was not 3 hours. But yeah, I was just looking that up a reference. That, definitely, because if it was over 200 minutes, they may as well turned it into a series at that point.
Interesting, interesting.
Yeah. One of those things where if you see it in the database on the internet, you're like, I don't know about that. It's always a good idea to cross-reference.
Here's got 5 centimeters per second, but I know it's during winter, but I don't ever really would have, tied it in with Christmas.
I haven't seen that movie.
Real what? What's with you?
I know. That's terrible.
And you yell at me for Tokyo Godfathers, but yet you haven't seen like 20 of these other movies.
I know, right? Yeah, and I know 5 centimeters per second. That's been going around. That's a 15, 16-year-old release in the U.S.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm terrible. I don't even own a copy of that.
The sad thing about it is that I think the only good thing about, and I almost want to say this to all his films, I'm sorry, but most of his films you don't really remember the content, you just remember the music.
Yeah, certain things are that way. That's for sure.
But they got Laid Back Camp. No, Laid Back Camp I wouldn't say is Christmas, but it is centered around camping during winter, at least at the beginning.
I mean, there's a lot of the anime that actually has a whole episode that'll be dedicated to Christmas. Like it's a Christmas themed episode.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of the first one I ever saw like that was Love Hina. They have the Love Hina Christmas special, which is canonically part of the series, but it's like a double length episode.
Yeah.
A lot of big plot development actually happens in that episode. There's like a whole Christmas party themed thing that's like being planned going on with the characters. It was quite interesting to see that, because that was also one of the earliest anime that I got to see on DVD. Like I had a friend who supported the pirate industry in his own unique way. He bought bootleg DVDs off eBay intentionally.
Oh, this thing says there's a show called Rascal Does Not Dream of Santa Claus. This is 2025.
Yeah, I heard something about that, because that's part of the Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai series.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's a movie or if it's like OVAs or just what. I wasn't very clear on that.
I have to look that up. And then, okay, it was Amagami SS. I told you.
Ah, okay.
Fires might know this is a Christmas. It's a time of romance in Japan, which have a focus including. Yeah, so he has his heart broken on Christmas Eve. And stuff. So. Because like if you're talking about even Christmas, isn't it one of my favorite shows, Dangers in My Heart? They had that whole Christmas episode.
Right. Yeah. I have a vague recollection because I think I fell asleep while we were watching that on the server.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I do vaguely recall that.
I don't remember them ever celebrating or thinking about Christmas in Canada. There was always a bunch of other things that's going on.
Yeah, I mean, the whole thing's in the winter time, but it's been like that is probably that's another one of those shows where it's been probably 15 or more years since I watched it, so I don't really remember it too well. At least not that aspect of it. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. What was the other show we were talking about again? There's a lot of Santa Company movies. Is this like a series of movies? Because they got one in 2001, 2019, 2014.
Oh,
So this show, I wonder if this is being released right now. 24-hour episodes. Oh, it's not. It's in Crunchyroll. I'll have to look this up again in the future.
Endless Waltz kind of takes place around Christmas season, but I mean, that's a terrible thing. It has nothing to do with Christmas. It was just like momentarily you see it's that season, and it's straight to robots fighting.
Yeah, what was the other show we were looking at?
Oh, you talk about Canada.
I don't think Canon had Christmas either.
I'm seeing some other ranking website claiming that it takes place in the holiday season, but it's like that's not quite the same thing. Unless it's just like an implicit part of the show.
No, I do remember. What was it? I think I didn't really have anything to do with Christmas, but they mentioned Santa because the guy hates Santa. Was Hayate no Gotoku, or the combat butler Hayate.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, because he's dying out in the streets because of his parents had dumped all of his debt, and he always wanted to. He always would wish to Santa, and Santa was like, "See you later, sucker,"
Right.
kind of thing.
Oh, yeah, that's. I had forgotten about that because I don't even think there was. I never finished watching the series. I don't know if there was a Christmas episode or not, buried in those 4 seasons somewhere. So I think I don't actually think I finished season 1. This is a lot of reading because the U.S. release is sub only. The overseas release is dubbed. It's like that's one of those weird things that just boggles the mind. Because when I bought it, I thought, oh, it's great. It's going to be dubbed. Sub only. It was one of those weird things where I literally messaged Sentai Filmworks' customer support to ask them, is there another version of this you guys have this dubbed? Because on the piracy websites is dubbed. If they messaged me back and they're like, yeah, well, Animax over the Philippines dubbed it, and they wouldn't license us to dub, so we were just, it's 102 episodes or something, plus a movie, and it costs a lot to dub something, so we just didn't do it. I'm like, oh. Well, at least they responded, you know, I mean, they did actually respond like 3 days after I messaged them. Yeah. I was trying to see what this is.
No, does it really mention it?
K-On! Has a Christmas themed episode. But it's been so long since I've watched that, I can't really recall. Beyond cute girls doing cute things, what it was about.
Let's see here. They got.
Person in my head's very quiet.
They fell asleep. There's a Christmas episode or OVA for Baka Test. There's an anime called Christmas Carol.
Yeah, well, it's actually a series. It's one of the I think it's one of the World Heritage series from Fuji TV.
Oh, this one says it's an OVA with 1 episode.
Oh, maybe I'm wrong about that. I don't think it has a license regardless, though. A lot of those shows based on English language novels, for some reason, have a hard time getting licensed.
So it looked like you're more likely to have an OVA or ONA, whatever, for Christmas rather than a movie or series.
Oh, Ayori, Ayoshi, and Nishi had a Christmas thing going. I forgot about that.
Yeah. That's another really good old show. But also
Yeah,
really weird title to say. I Yuri Aoshi. Wait, I Aoshi Yuri. No, it was it
yeah,
right the first
Ayori,
time.
Ayoshi, Nishi.
Enishi is the second season, I think, right? Or the
Yeah, and
edition.
it's just specifically the Christmas episode apparently is in the second season.
Because I believe it was two core. Like I can't remember. It was 24, 26 episodes, but it was two core. And then
Right.
they came up with the Enishi, which I think tend to have more focus on one of the girls' cousins visiting them. It's been so long. I have all the
think
DVDs.
It was the guy's cousin.
Well, I don't think it was the guy's cousin. I think it was the
Was it?
girl that had the glasses cousin.
Okay.
Or what? I Yoru.
Yes. Another one where I own it on DVD and I have actually watched the whole thing, and I don't remember too well because it's been 15 plus years.
Oishi. Enishi. Yeah, if you look here, yeah, I remember her name was Chica, but I think it was this girl, her cousin.
Okay. Gotcha.
See, her name is Minazuki, and you can see here, Chika Minazuki.
Okay.
Were they cousins? It should say. Yeah, Takao's younger cousin.
Okay. Interesting. Oh, I know what I'm confusing it with. I'm confusing it with Lupin and his cousin. That's why. Yeah.
Oh, look at that ad. The whole Christmas outfit right there.
Oh, hey. Gotta love it. It's a little drafty, though, for certain other conditions.
Based on manga chapters 43, 44. Interesting. Yeah, but it's Enishi, and then it was Ayuri Aoshi. Let me see how many episodes was it. Was it 24? Yeah, I thought it was 24. This was a decent show, I thought. But then again, if you're I don't know how to explain it, because this is definitely one of those
It reminds me of how
heavy
someone-
harem tropes.
Yeah.
But this one was a little awkward because it wasn't your typical clueless romantic target, right?
Right.
It was that he had to hide the
It
fact that
was-
he had someone.
It was a little more serious of a show, a little more mature.
Yeah.
The comedy was not really as forefront as the drama. It
Yeah.
still had comedy, but it was there just to lighten things a bit. Now, there is one of the Christmas episode I watched that was Popotin, or Popotin? Popotin?
Popo. Let me look that one up.
I can't recommend the series, though. It has some
Popotan.
elements that were questionable.
Oh, right there.
Yeah.
Oh, this is from the artist. What's his name? Watanabe? Something like that.
That I don't know.
Here, look. Let's see. We can probably look it up here. Cast and staff. Let's go all the way down to staff for the character designs. Because his characters have a very distinct design to them that you see a lot, like in Bakemonogatari. And what was the other one? Where is it? The God The World God Only Knows was another one he did.
Oh, well, God only knows.
You see Watanabe Akio right there. You see?
Oh.
Yeah,
About
but
that.
so Nisekoi, Bakemonogatari. Oh, he did this one. I thought that was. Oh, he did Principal Drawing. I was going to say. I thought that was Okada. I think it was Okada Hiroyuki, or something weird like that. Which is the person that does goes under the circle name Tab Graphic.
Okay, I have no idea.
Yeah, but he did the character designs for most Nisa Monogatari. So Nisekoi wasn't his character designs, but I knew the God Only Knows he did that one. He also did, oh yeah, this show, Grisaya. And he did those character designs. He did, what was it? Like some scarred, something weird. Where is it? It should be really early. You go down to the bottom here. Character designs for this show. What's this though? No idea. Akiba-chan? Really? Oh, makes sense. Court? What? Angels in the Court? It's a hentai, right? Yeah, Pink Pineapple.
Oh yeah, that's definitely.
He did the character designs for that.
Oh wow, versatile.
Oh my goodness! I never knew he was. They never mentioned that in the books I bought of his, because I did buy a few of his art books that they came out. Oh yeah, this character. What's the parent thing? Isn't that this is like a spin-off character I thought from another show? Soul Taker. That's it.
Yeah,
Soul
that
Taker.
is. Yes.
That's what I was thinking of. I couldn't remember for
She's
some reason.
the weird nurse. Yes. I have that anime. And Soul Taker. I actually never finished watching Soul Taker because I missed DVD Volume 2. Yeah, Witch Nurse Karumi, I think it's called.
Yeah, and then Magical Cannon. But yeah, I knew his character designs. Alright, given this character here, he's featured large in a few other things. But yeah. There's a lot of these shows I didn't know he was into. But then there's Popotan.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, it had a Christmas themed episode, but the series in general is just not. It's like it was building up for something that it was just never there.
Oh, this says it's rated R+.
Yeah, believe me, that's why I said there's something that happens in that thing that I could not recommend it because of. Yeah, most of the episodes were fairly tame, and then there was that one, and it was like, okay, oh, I really don't know what I'm watching. But yeah, it's not that it's a forgettable series. It's a series that I kind of wish I could forget.
My browser doesn't want to go back.
I know there was a Christmas themed episode of Inuyasha, but I'm not seeing it popping up anywhere. It's been recommended. It's a little strange.
How come this doesn't want to go back? Oh, there it goes. Let's see what this Reddit thing says.
Most of these lists were made by just one person, and they got stolen and copied on websites. Oh, that's
This guy's recommending other Satoshi Kon films. Tokyo Godfathers, of course. This guy said he raced, but I don't think so.
no, I don't recall that taking place at Christmas at all.
I know it's during winter.
Yeah, that might just be the. Yeah, okay, I see a race on this list now.
Oh yeah, there's that movie with Jesus and Buddha.
No.
What'd you say?
She's awake.
You want to
There's
say that again? You speak too?
There's a movie with Buddha and Jesus. It's called Saint Young Men, but I don't remember it being really anything on Christmas. Maybe a little bit.
I'm on top of Twig's head. So
Yeah.
I am Jesus.
You're keeping my head warm. That's
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Okay.
Yeah, look at this. Amagami SSS has Christmas. Christmas happens every 4 episodes.
I didn't remember Sakura Trick having a Christmas episode, but apparently one of its episodes takes place at Christmas. And I didn't remember that.
How'd they do that?
I see a lot of the anime geared towards younger children having Christmas episodes, like Toro apparently has a Christmas episode. Pokemon has several Christmas episodes. It looks to me like they're basically saying there's about one every season.
Oh, it looks like Strawberry Marshmallow. The last
Yeah.
episode had a Christmas. Someone wrote down. Ichigo's Marshmallow.
Sailor Moon
Kawaii na
as the
dun
movie
dun dun
apparently
dun.
takes place at Christmas time.
Ichidame desu. Do 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 do.
And I haven't ever finished my attempt to try to rewatch all of Cardcaptor Sakura from beginning to end, so I haven't gotten to this, but apparently there is a Christmas episode in that as well. Going through this list and seeing all these shows that I own that are in my backlog, it's like, how have I not had time to watch this stuff yet?
This person put on here, Kita-e. I kind of remember that. It had a really catchy tune at the beginning. In the opening. I don't remember watching it though. SAO has a sort of Christmassy arc. I think it turns grim though.
I imagine.
Yeah, not
My
much.
Hero Academia episode 100. I haven't made it much.
There it is. Dragon Maid. Interesting. I thought there would be more Christmas stuff, but I guess not.
Chrono Crusade episode 12. I have not watched that because I had an issue. I had to send my Chrono Crusade back to write stuff because disc 1 was defective.
I think when it comes to holidays, the biggest holiday that they ever show really is Valentine's Day. But it's
Yes.
never a target of a show or a theme. So
Right.
then you also have New Year's, which I think would be next.
Yeah, I mean that's legitimately a huge holiday for the Japanese. They take the whole week off. You know, so
And
I can understand that.
and then- And then I don't think really any other holidays, U.S. holidays, do they kind of like celebrate, except for Halloween.
Yeah, that's only gotten more popular within the recent years.
And I've only really
Oh,
seen one episode that really focuses Halloween. You know what movie?
Not off the top of my head.
Blood, the movie. Remember?
Oh.
It's on Halloween at the Okinawa base camp.
Oh.
Because they're having a whole big party and dance.
I did. Right, I remember the party. I didn't remember what it was for. That's interesting. No, Azumanga Daioh has a Christmas episode. And so does My Love Story. And Mason Nakaku has 3 Christmas episodes?
Well, Meisano Kaku was long though. That was like 75 episodes across multiple years.
That's true. Yep. Wow.
I only remember the first opening for that show. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun.
That's one of those shows where it's like it needs to get a re-release. Really
Yeah.
badly. Because those Viz box sets are almost impossible to come by now. Unless you're willing to fork over a kidney.
That was like one of the besides Rama one half. I think wasn't that kind of a wait, was it Rumiko Takahashi?
Yes.
Meisano Kaku, right?
Yeah. Yeah, but it was one of the big 3 for the 1990s. It was an ongoing series, or an ongoing release of the 90s. Because you had the one you just mentioned, On My Half, Ace Nikaku, and Kimagure Orange Road. Those were all getting trickle releases during the 1990s on VHS. And Laserdisc, let's not forget. Well, I don't think, now Viz wasn't doing Laserdisc, but I know, I think Kimagure Orange Road, ADV put out a couple, or they put out the OVAs on VHS and Laserdisc. And
I believe there was a Laserdisc for Meisano Kaku.
in Japan, all of it did. But yeah, I can't remember if Meisano Kaku was on just VHS or if it was Laserdiscs as well for the US market. That's what I was thinking of specifically. But I know Kimagure Orange had both Laserdiscs and VHS.
Take me to
Because I think
summer side.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that one was being released by Anime Igo. They over-invested in Laserdisc.
All right. Well, I think we can cut it short here today since we went long last time.
Sure.
Why? Because
Yeah.
I'm small and on top of his head, huh? Huh? Because
Right.
I'm tiny on his head? Is that why?
Well, I think it's more because we're struggling to come up with Christmas episodes and Christmas-themed anime.
Yeah.
I feel
It's
like a
legit.
ridiculous Karen.
We've had to both resort to searching the internet because off the top of our heads we not remember some stuff.
Yeah.
Oh.
Honorable
Well,
mention
now I
to
just
Hello
feel
Kitty. Hello Kitty has a Christmas episode. That one should be present.
Are we
Yeah.
gonna watch Hello Kitty?
Maybe.
Don't make promises you're not gonna keep. Don't do that to me.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
But we need to check. We need to check one of these out. Other than that, I'd like to say goodbye to everyone. I hope you all have a wonderful
everyone?
evening.
Wait. Okay, continue.
Sorry. I hope you all enjoyed our little talk. Sorry it was so uneventful, but this is
It was not
basically how most of our things are going to be. Just 1 hour of us just reminiscing about anime and just having fun. So until we can get some more people with us and these live things, maybe we'll try to plan a time so we're not so random and people can join us and talk with us and chat and stuff. But I'd like to thank Twig and Karen, and then I'd like to say goodbye to everyone.
Wow. Wow. You know
Bye bye.
Have a good night, folks.
Bye bye.